Hello everyone, it's me, I'm San. I'm the first English vlogger in Greater Mymensingh. I'm back with another live video and it's episode number 11, Elite Show, right? Learn English together. And if you saw my previous video, then you already know every day I'm coming here with something new, right? A lot of you been asking for me to make some more the British accent. Yes. Okay. Especially right here, look at this. Today I'm going to talk about schwa sound, and also assimilation is quite important. If you are the new, so no worry, please continue only 10 minutes, not more than 10 minutes. Actually, the grammar part, if you want to learn, only 10 minutes. Here, look at this, the schwa sound. And today I have a lot of idea, I've been asking every day with commonly mispronounced the word in English languages, and truly speaking, it's worth working if you do that. And you might be speaking the English language with, the amazing grammar, right? And using some amazing vocab. But however, if you are not pronouncing these words correctly, like this is the passage, it's very small passage, look at this small spaces, right? And if you are not pronouncing this passage correctly, then you are thinking, or might be most of the people, they are thinking you are not stand out. And not for the right reasons, people are going to notice that you are not locals. And this series, especially every episode, truly speaking, every episode might be very useful for you to help you with your pronunciation and hopefully getting you sound like a locals. It's no time actually. So I am here, only 13 people already joined with me. So let's do that because it's a part of my life. Every day, every single day, I try to myself getting the new sound. So today's sound is called the schwa sound. It's absolutely, it's really important sound in English, especially British accent. Schwa means something like that vowel sound, like a sound, short vowel sound. That's called the schwa sound. Like if I want to give you the time to review these three sentences over there, look at this. And I think most of the people, 90% people, they are mispronouncing most of the words and they don't know, or they might be mispronounced, or they never understand when the native speaker said this sentence. So what's the wrong? What's the reason behind it? Because we don't know how to pronounce the schwa sound, okay? So schwa sound, just wait a minute. I will give you the tricks, and please make sure you write down the new comments or share my video every day, because I'm waiting, I'm giving something new, right? So please repeat after me. It's called the schwa sound. Schwa means a sound, right? Yeah, look at this. If I want to say the preposition up like this here, the preposition of, and sometimes preposition to, and also articles a, this might be sound in English, a sound, okay? A sound. Like of, also a sound, a also a sound, to also a sound. And this kind of sound, like a sound, is called the schwa sound, okay? I think you got it. If you don't get it, then you pause the video, just after finish my video actually, and then you listen more and more, because it's quite helpful for you. So today's topic is schwa sound first, and then I'll give you one assimilation tips that might be proven useful when you are pronouncing most of the word. So I'm waiting because most of the people, they are joining with me. Only 10 people are watching, and I know within one day it might be erased 1,000 people. So it's a big, right? So I have to read some comments here. Please wait, okay? Mahmoudul Nijun is watching, and also Rubel Hussain is watching. Jubair Khan is watching. Shanjida Itu is watching. Mahi is watching. Shorof is watching. Hello Shorof, how are you, brother? And also Moshir Rahman, my big brother. How are you, brother? Shuman Ali is watching. So, okay, let's read. Now, I've got a cup of tea. Most of the people will pronounce off, right? But in fluent speech, when you are pronouncing the word so fast away, I mean in fluent speech, then op becomes a. Like now I've got a cup of tea. I mean the not cup of tea, they pronounce it cup of tea. Cup a. Like a means sure. That's it. It's quite easy, man. Just take it easy. And I'll give you a lots of example. Okay? Never ever worry. This is the first class actually. And you can learn something new from bbclearningenglish.com. Okay? So now I've got a cup of tea. Most of the people they say, and I also, when I was in college and university life, then I also said off, right? But in fluent speech, most of the native speaker, they pronounce it a sound. Like I've got a cup of tea and I've got a biscuit. I'm looking for what to become sure. Like to like for what a piece of cake. I'm looking for what a piece of cake. Not for what two piece. Okay, and also hear this like something, okay? Up. So piece of cake. Most of the time for what to, if we pronounce it very close, then we say for what to, it's okay, fine. But off definitely must be, you have to pronounce it schwa sound. Okay, so this is the schwa sound mechanism. So when most of the people listen to the foreigner, actually the British people, they pronounce it, and it might be, I mean, hopefully getting you sound like a native, you have to pronounce off preposition and to preposition like the schwa sound. Schwa means a sound. Okay, do you understand? So, okay, repeat after me, and you can shadowing with me these passages. It's a very little passage actually. Now, right, I've got a cup of tea and I've got a biscuit. I'm looking for what to piece of cake. Piece of cake, not piece of cake. Piece of cake means it's very easy and simple, right? When we do a normal works, then we say, it's a piece of cake. That means it's quite easy works, right? So, piece of cake, of preposition becomes schwa, of preposition becomes schwa, and also article becomes schwa. And sometimes also you can, when you will pronounce so fast a way, then to becomes also schwa. Do you get it? I think it's an advanced classes actually. If you want to improve your pronunciations, then you have to focus about something, I mean different sound. And you can learn from the website bbclearningenglish.com. By the way, please repeat after me. Now I've got a cup of tea and I've got a biscuit. I'm looking for what a piece of cake. I'm looking for what a piece of cake. So, okay, listen carefully to hear the difference when I'm pronouncing so fast a way by using schwa sound, incasing preposition and articles. And because preposition and articles are structure word, they never be stressed. And when we never stress the word, then we say it's a structure word. And when we stress the word, then we say it's a content word. It's a huge classes, so never worry about this. So please make sure you write down, you have a pen and papers, and write something new from here. Okay? So schwa means short vowel a sound of preposition, articles a, we say a, and also of a, and sometimes to a. So this is the mechanism about the schwa sound. So when you listen more and more from the British website, then you could find it quite easily. So I've got a cup of tea and I've got a biscuit. I'm looking for a piece of cake. So it's not piece of cake. So yeah, if you stress the word, then you can say it's a piece of cake. But if you pronounce it so fast away, that means when you never stress the word, I mean the structure word, then it might be of becomes a sound, to becomes a sound, of becomes a sound. So of to mostly we know it's a preposition and a it's articles. It becomes a, to becomes a, of becomes a, and it's a short vowel sound. And that's what we call schwa sound. So most of the people, lots of examples we can get from the website bbclearningenglish.com, and you can visit their website. Now I've got a cup of tea, not cup of tea, cup of tea. Like, yeah, it's quite easy, cup of tea. Hello, can I have a cup of tea? We say, most probably, because we stress the word. But I'm requesting, when we pronounce, never ever stress the article and preposition. Because article, preposition, helping verb, auxiliary verb, and also we say, what could I say? And the another one left over, never ever, I mean the stress, that's called the structure word. By the way, please repeat after me to hear the difference, okay? Now I've got I've got a, like articles becomes schwa. Always, right? Articles always become schwa. I've got a cup of tea. Never ever say of. We say a cup of tea. And I've got a biscuit. I'm looking forward to becomes a piece of cake. So do you know what do you mean by piece of cake? Oh yeah, you know, it's quite easy. So it was the schwa sound, and I'll be back very soon. But before that, I have to say assimilation. It's quite important when we practice English every day. And most of the people, we never look at this. This example is quite easy. Like, is it a white piece of paper? White. We say white piece of paper, right? But when we pronounce T with P, okay, let's do that. I think you are watching completely on your screen. Is it visible on your screen? Please write down one new comment. Okay, assimilation. Assimilations is quite important when you are pronouncing. The native speaker always use the assimilations. Although I'm not really a guy of many words normally, and I don't know really normally do the species. But obviously I have to say assimilation is quite important in British accent. So T sound, when one word ends with T, the sound becomes T. Like white, ta sound, like to, the T sound, like white, TP, look at this, TP, look at this, TP, look at this, TP, look at this, TP. So it's quite easy when you are pronouncing T plus P, then T slightly different way you pronounce. Like white piece of paper, then it might be white piece of paper. Like P sound, white T sound becomes P sound. Like white piece of paper, right? Is it a white piece of paper? White? Yeah, it's correct. But when you are pronouncing, in fluent speech, it becomes white piece of paper. As for example, hate becomes hape, okay? And great becomes grape, and mate becomes mape, and also split becomes a split. So why do we do that? Because we want to pronounce it easily. Assimilation is nothing else. We pronounce the word when with T and the P, it's quite difficult to pronounce it, but the T, when replaced by P, then it connect together, the PP, you know. And I've got, 5, and 3, 13 assimilation rules to become the fluent speaker, right? So never ever worry. I have to give more example, but my tripod is not working, by the way. Look at this, the example. It's a quite easy example. Please write down quickly and repeat after me. And definitely you have to remember when you are getting so free time. By the way, look at this, the example. I have to mark it. So the T sound like the P sound, like the T sound like the P sound, like the T sound like the P sound, like the T sound and the P sound, and the final one, the T and P. So when the T plus P, so this is the main rules. When T plus P, like when the T sound like the P sound, then T becomes P. Like white, it becomes wipe, okay? And hate becomes hape. And like the great becomes grape, the mate becomes mape, and the lap split becomes split. I think you got it. I'm sorry for that because it's a push things, by the way. Do you understand what I'm saying, what I mean? I think you are watching still now. Please make sure you write down this example, because when you say loudly and proudly and repeat this example one by one, then I promise, your mouth might be easy and your muscle memory is working when you were learning second language actually. So I've learned something new from everyday, from britishcouncil.org and also bbclearningenglish.com. And you might be speaking the English language with amazing grammar and using some amazing vocab. And every day I talk with many foreign friends and they understand me. And when I upload a video everywhere in the internet, especially on the YouTube, then 97% accurate level when I pronounce the most of the words. So it's a huge, and probably they're thinking I'm coming from UK. But truly speaking, I have no English background actually. I'm coming from, as usual, usual, I'm coming from Jamalpur district. It's a far away from Mymensingh city. So never ever worry, never be hopeless, because it's a quite easy when you are pronouncing something in your way. English is fun, truly speaking. English is quite fun. So please repeat after me. When T plus P, all the time, you should be pronounced T becomes P. Like white, never ever white say white, night horse sound. Yeah, it's quite common in US accent, or I mean the normal day, but we are pronouncing exceptionally quiet. So yeah, look at this. Is it a quiet? Hey, quiet, quiet, quiet. White, white, white. Okay, white piece of paper, like the T plus P, like, yeah, it's a white. Yeah, it's definitely white. Yeah, it's a white. So white becomes white piece of paper. I hate potatoes. Truly speaking, I hate potatoes. We say I hate potatoes, become T replaced by P. I hate potatoes. Like, wow, great parks becomes great parks in Dhaka, in London, in Mymensingh. My mate picked us from the airport. So mate here, the T becomes P. My mate picked us from the airport. Okay, one thing more. When the dadi, I mean when the, I mean the write down before the article sound, I mean the vowel sound, then it becomes the D. And when it's become consonant, then it's become the. So it's quite easy, dadi. My mate picked us from the airport. I love split pea soup. Split pea soup. You know, pea means one kind of bean. So that was the very short class. First one was the schwa sound. If you are just join with me, so never ever worry. Please pause the video and repeat after me. Listen carefully to hear the difference. And I'm requesting to write down in your notebook like this way. Look at this. This is my study plan actually, with the day I learn something, with the website I learn, and how long I'm practicing every day. And this is my practice schedule, and every day, every new day, I'm learning something new. So why not you learning something in the beginning of the year? So it's a 2021, so you have a big plan to become a fluent speaker English within 1 month. Truly speaking, it's never ever hesitate when you are pronouncing most of the words. Might be proven mistake or mispronounced, but if you do that, stand out the consistently. So schwa sound and assimilation, there's a lot of years classes. I think most of the people, they don't know about the sound, like the schwa sound, long vowel, a linking word, and also some of the what we say intrusive, decisive, discrimination, dissemination, and also we say dropping, glottal, the rhotic sound. There are lots of sound if we want to be grammar bee, or if we are the language trainer, okay? So tonight, thanks, because I want to, okay, look at the schwa sound, okay? I said to becomes a sound. We say, most of the people, we say want to. So we, informally, we say wanna, like, isn't it? Wanna. So wanna means a sound, a means schwa sound. So wanna, and then if I give you a more example, going to, we say gonna, I mean the a sound, so to becomes a sound, and we say have to becomes hefta, and going to, gonna. I'm sorry for that because my writing is quite bad actually, and I'm so scared when I take the classes on the board actually, but I don't like this. Want to, wanna, going to, gonna, have to, hefta, and kaf of kafa, I mean got a are always articles, and that's what definitely schwa sound. Forward to, forward are, and piece up, piece are. So it's a quite important, truly speaking. My professor Keith, who is coming from Bristol University, and every day he is giving the new idea and accent course. Actually, he's my best teacher that I ever made on the Skype lessons in 2018. And every day I'm talking with new word, pronouncing wrong or pronouncing the right. So this is my big pleasure. By the way, I'm sharing my ideas with you because most of the people, they don't know the idea. So you can search, if you want to see more from me, then why not subscribe my YouTube channel? You can search my YouTube channel, so somewhere find on the Facebook. And if you do that, on the way, I'm on the live, please come here. My roommate is coming, I'm sorry for that. By the way, let's repeat after me. Now I've got a cup of tea and I've got a biscuit. I'm looking forward a piece of cake. So when you're pronouncing so fast away, never ever take 5 seconds. When you pronounce this word, no more than 5 seconds. It's called the time coding when you are pronouncing the word, right? So now I've got a cup of tea. Hey, I'm on the live, okay? Now I've got a cup of tea and I've got a biscuit. I'm looking for what a piece of cake. I'm looking for what to becomes a, and you can pronounce it when you are never stressed, right? Oh, most of the people, they are really disturbing me because I'm at my university hall. You know, they feel very scared when I pronounce most of the what they're thinking. Hey, son, what you are doing? Your sound is going to changing. What you are doing actually? Oh, then I said, yeah, mate, I'm going to mad actually because I have to do something for my nations and I have to say, yeah, thank you. Hey, mate. If you don't like, then go outside. And if you like, then please come and sit. By the way, please repeat after me, okay? T becomes P, like white piece of paper. I hate potatoes. While bread parks in Dhaka city, my mate picked up from airport, and I love split pea soup. So it's quite important if you want to practice this 5 example every day in every dissimulations, then why not? You are going to be, it's going to be perfect for you. And truly speaking, I back to random accessories, then I make the electronics making a video, but they don't like it. And if you feel weird, if you do not understand my words, then please make sure that, hey San, what are you speaking about? I don't understand. Please post the video, download my video from the Facebook, and I will upload on the YouTube channels. My YouTube channel name is San. You know, San. You can just search San, S-N, San. It's a Japanese word. San or San, something, it's a weird for that. Arif San, and truly speaking, I am the first English blogger in Mymensingh, and I'm going to be a foodie. I mean, I'm massively honored to be here and incredibly humbling to accept and a lot of commission from different food blog reviews throughout my entire life, and I have to say, all of the iconic people, you are watching my video, I have to say, this is really big to me. How long have I got? Oh, only 22 minutes. Please, write down. Okay, I have to repeat, because schwa sound is quite important, and then assimilations, there are lots of assimilations, and I will give you 10 assimilations to become a fluent speaker, like the fluent speech, and definitely schwa sound. Oh, my voice is okay. Please make sure I have to read some comment. SM Shurujali, Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum assalam. Lexman Rax Bongshi, wow, very nice. Thank you, brother. MD Manik, wow, big love to you. Mamunur Rashid is watching, and please make a video every day. Thank you, Nijon, you are really good learner, I think so. Prantik Goshami is watching. Please make sure one comment. Dhruvo, oh, yeah, write down the comments. Bye. Wow, that's really big appreciations to me. I feel very glad. Muhtasim Fuad is watching, Rakipujjaman is watching. Your handwriting is... No, really. This is my handwriting when I do my classes, actually. This is not quite good, and sometimes I learn from US Diary 2018, 19. So it's a big, long, I mean, many days before. I learned something new from the website, actually, and I read every day. I mean, this lesson, 2018 lessons from the website. My professor is coming from UK, and also I've learned something new word, and it's working with me. So why not you? Please make sure. And I like the pencil. I say many of my videos, you know, a lot of things I write down because English is my passions, a big passions to me, and I have to do that in the near future. Most of the people, they write down, and I have a big dream to go to the USA. And definitely, that was my big dream in the morning time. And I'm working, you know, I have a very big dream to US education. And that's why always I put down something new in this diary. And I have lots of 5 or 8 diaries about the English, about the sound, about the grammar, about the assimilations, about the antonism and relationship. By the way, I have to say, that was the classes, very short class. Please make sure write down into notebooks, and you know, I have been doing the same thing again and again. Please never have a weird feel. If you feel it, then please extra space to shop and make sure you like my video. So I have to say thank you, a big love to you that people are watching from the beginning. And if you like it, why not share this one? Do and up and articles always become the schwa sound. You have to realize the basic. What's the basic behind it? So you have to do that. Alimran, Assalamu alaikum, brother. Okay, I have to read this comment. Your teaching methods is amazing. Thank you so much, Imran. Rudiat Rudiatah Mim Shojib. Wow. I'm in the black love. I'm in the blue. It's a blue color, right? So a like button. So please make sure you are watching this video and share your video in your timeline if you want to learn something in your leisure time, or if you have no time actually for watching. By the way, if you need this type of slide, I mean the PowerPoint slide, then please make sure your email in the comment box below. Then I will send you. It's a very short emails. One slide for one classes. It's enough for you if you practice it. So the people are coming from Mymensingh, then I have to say, yeah, I want to meet you. Next morning I will come to your hall. I'm sorry, might be that's an issue because might be tomorrow morning I will be visiting one new places, might be cycling. By the way, if I am available, then I will call you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for joining with me. Goodbye. Assalamu alaikum.